What's up, everybody? This is DarthCastle in the house. We're here to check out the fourth Mythos piece. So we see you back in a minute. So, again, what would life be without surprises? You know what I mean? So, early this year, got the Mythos Obi-Wan. Never thought I'd get that because they always wanted crazy, stupid money for it. Got lucky. You know, had to have Vader. You know that. Maul, he wasn't too expensive. Got him too. And then got lucky on this one. You know what I mean? Came in, you know, it's missing a few pieces or whatever. But, so we got Mythos Boba. I always wanted this piece. You know, before, you know, Rodney pointed out XM Studios Boba Fett to me. This was going to be my go-to Boba Fett, you know what I mean? And even after XM, I still wanted to get it. And I was going to put him in the queue with him, but I don't think they'll fit. Now that I look at it, it'll fit, but it'll be tight in there, you know. So, yeah. You know, the one thing you got to look at when you look at these Mythos pieces, they're all incredibly detailed. You know what I mean? There's no media on these things. They're all sculpted, and this is Sideshow's own take on Star Wars characters and stuff you never saw on screen. You know, so you know you look at this and you see that the cape or shawl, I'd rather call it, because it's all over one shoulder. This is more of a poncho, and I'll explain my theory on that later on. And he's got like a kilt on. Got a few Easter eggs in here. You know, he's clean. Look like he's taking out some Jedi. Got some sabers on there. And this dude is loaded for bear. I mean, whatever he's going after, he needs some serious hardware to take it out. You know what I mean? So, because I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4. Just the guns. You know, he's got other stuff concealed. You know, rockets and flamethrowers and all other kind of stuff. So it just shows you this is a mean dude, man. You know, he's not the galaxy's best bounty hunter for nothing. So, but let Roddy take over.
Yeah, man. I am seeing after seeing these Mythos pieces up close, I am seeing one thing all of them have in common. Sideshow did not get lazy on any of them. They all have a whole lot of detail in it, and this one is no exception. We were talking earlier, and after seeing them all, to me, this one is probably right up there with Obi-Wan as far as, you know, detail in it. I love, you know, he's standing on like dirt or clay or something, and I love that you can see it in his shoes. Like it's, you know, it's up on his boots and stuff. And yeah, it's just they once again they put some serious work into it. Is this like
that's the hose, like this hose connects to the jetpack. That's the flamethrower side.
See,
so
like stuff like that they ain't even have to do. Yeah. But they got
it on the XM too. The hose, he got the hose on there.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, and you know, I'm not a Boba Fett fan, but this is one of those statues that if you're a fan, you would have to get, because this to me is an iconic pose that if you're a fan you would want. Like me, I lean more towards action stuff, but yeah, this one is real majestic. It's they did.
It tells a different story than the XM does. You know, the XM to me looks more like he's under duress and somebody's coming after him and he's taking out multiple folks. You know what I mean? Now this one, it could be dealing with multiple folks, also dealing with the amount of weaponry this dude is carrying. You know, or he really taking out something serious. You know, because this guy got what, 3 rifles and a pistol. You know, long range rifle here. Now you know this rifle here is from the Clone War era. You know, you saw some of the clone troopers in the prequels carrying that. You know what I mean? This one, I believe some of the stormtroopers were carrying. I don't know exactly what the model is, you know. But it looks a lot like an M60 to me. But, you know, as the original Star Wars, what they did with the weapons is they took like World War II weapons and they kind of modified them to make them look spacey a little bit. So these were all real. I don't know about this one because this was, you know, from the prequels, but all the other, like Han's pistol, all the stormtrooper rifles and everything, they took old World War II guns and they kind of modded them up and made them look kind of, you know, futuristic. So
even the gun, this long gun has the dirt and clay on it. Like he was just laying down, you know, shooting off some people.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he just took out whatever it is because, you know, and he's just surveying it, you know, and about to go down and claim him, take him to Jabba, you know. So
with some dead Jedi.
He's got some lightsabers. I can't really identify any of them specifically of you know, any specific Jedi, but you know, it could be some Sith ones too now, you know, or Inquisitors maybe, you know. So I wouldn't put that past him either, because you know this is, you know, like his father, you know, he could take on Jedi even though, you know, he's not force sensitive or anything. That's just how bad a dude he is. So yeah, man, this is I love, one thing I love about it too is I like the overhang over the side of the base. You know what I mean? That they went and they took it kind of further in the base, and you know, and kind of gives it I don't want to say presence, but just it's height. You know, like they say, you know, in the food world, you know, you want to give your plate height. You know, so the texture and layers to it. You know, and this definitely has that. So yeah, man, I'm definitely not disappointed. Like I said, I've been wanting this one for a while, and I just had to come in at the right price, you know. So yeah, it's a winner.
So Gamorrean might be next, huh?
Yeah, I mean, might as well
finish out the collection.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I mean, each one brings something different to the table, in my opinion. You know, and they're all unique in their own way. You know, for different reasons. You know, Vader is kind of stoic. You never see Vader like that. Obi-Wan, just the overall sculpt and the, you know, what they managed to pull off. You know, this one is you know, your typical Boba Fett, but you know, you get a different take on it. You know, the sideshow. You know, you see these claims some Jedis, and you know, you actually see him. You never really see him in the movie besides, you know, going after Han. Really on the hunt, you know, on his own, you know, because he had stormtrooper back up, and they had other bounty hunters that Vader hired. You know, he really wanted Han and them captured, you know. But this one looked like he's on a Jabba job, you know. So even though Jabba wanted Han bought in too, so you know. But yeah, this one on Maul. Look at Maul's in the middle of a duel. You know, he's got his clothes ripped out. You know. Pose, you see his body sculpt, you know, very, you know, they all did a masterful job on these pieces. Like I said, I'm disappointed actually that Disney stopped this, you know.
Good work, Disney.
Very disappointed, Disney.
Dream killer.
The next one was supposed to be General Grievous. Now, I'm putting a disclaimer, I've never been a big General Grievous fan, but supposedly the General Grievous was supposed to be before he got his cybernetics and, you know, what he looked like before that. So that would have been interesting, you know. And so, yeah, the only one I'm missing is the Gamorrean God Execution at Lamrock. And, you know, I've always liked to look at that too, actually, you know. And so what you're saying is sometimes the license companies can kill creativity. Yeah, man. I mean, just a little bit, because maybe you might have got your Emperor. Yeah, now I think, you know, looking at it, Emperor would have been interesting with this. Something tell me they might have gone with him maybe younger, maybe, who knows. And as when he was apprenticed to Darth Plagueis or something, but who knows. A Han would have been interesting in Mythos, you know. They could have gone so many, you know, so many different characters they could have gone with, you know, Mythos wise. But
leave it to the suits.
Yeah, they stopped it. Yeah, we want to write our own story. We want to create our own, you know,
leave
whatever.
It to the ones without the talent, but they got the wallets.
And it's funny because all these characters are canon. It's just stuff you never saw on screen. I mean, I never understand I really don't understand their logic on it, you know. So
and this blow to me You know, fifth scale, I don't care. It blows away all the other Sideshow Boba.
Yeah, easy.
Like,
easy.
It's not close.
Yeah.
So you can get your Canon, your Disney approved ones, or you can get a good one. Yeah. That's kind of how I look at it. And this is a good one. And you know, there's something to be said for the people with the money getting too involved with the people with the talent.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you just gotta let them do their thing and trust them. Then you get stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. So that's the story here, y'all. Next time.